What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you another video in my must have must gag series. This is my series I created inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I always have her series and the community playlist linked down below, as well as all of the Instagram pages that I follow to get all of this makeup knowledge. And lastly, I always have all of the items listed and linked down below. If there is an asterisk behind the link, that means that it is an affiliated link. I would appreciate if you shop through it. That gives me a little something in like the efforts of me doing these videos, etc, etc. But otherwise, you know, it's all good. Just copy and paste the name that I have there and that should bring you to the correct item. So I just wanted to figure out really quickly. Oh, first of all, I did record this look. I think I'm gonna end up putting this up this week, and it is a palette bingo between two Natasha Denona palettes that I recently got, so the Circo Loco and the Triochrome, and I just wanted to showcase both of these palettes because I haven't on my channel, and then pretty much I'm gonna do all of my testing and stuff maybe off camera. I don't necessarily think I'm going to be doing any full-on videos for any of these other palettes unless you guys want. All of these palettes that I have now are kind of old news, and so if you guys aren't interested, I'm not going to really, you know, stress over it. Anyways, I wanted to tell you guys if there was any makeup that I picked up recently, and there isn't. So all of the makeup that I picked up, it's all was during, you know, the Black Friday and stuff. I did not pick up any makeup this week. That does not mean that I did not shop. Don't get it twisted. I did shop, but I shopped for fragrances and necessities. Oh, I did pick up makeup, but I picked up like eyeliners and stuff. So yeah, this is gonna hopefully be a small makeup haul for December, but like I said, don't get it twisted. The fragrance hauling is like become insane. Insane. So y'all, let us keep moving forward. I have scooted to the side, and I am recording this on Friday, so I'm sure there are going to be some items that release between now and Sunday that, you know, I don't know about, but we're just gonna go with what I know about. So first comes first, the Sephora sale is still going on. The day that this uploads will be the last day. That's probably gonna be the day that I finally pull the trigger. There are some things that I want, nothing that I need, not a thing, but there are quite a few fragrances. And I think there's only one makeup item currently like in my cart. Right now I'm very happy with the amount of makeup that I have, but it's the fragrance. Oh, I do have some brow products. So I have Benefit had like a brow kit situation, so I put that in my cart, and I think that's about it. It's the brow kit and fragrances, and then one other makeup item which I'm going to talk about now, which is Rare Beauty. So Rare Beauty came out with some new shades in her Soft Pinch liquid blush formula. These shades aren't things that I want. They're all from her dewy range. I do have one blush from her, and it's in her matte range, and it is the shade, I believe, Love. And I saw when I was on the website just looking at the products, because I had like the 24-hour behind the scenes access, that she also has a shade called Faith, and it is a beautiful mauve shade. And I don't reach for mauve shades often, but that's a new shade. It's a formula I already know, so that is currently in my cart. I'm not totally 100% convinced that I'm gonna pick it up, but it is currently in my cart. Like I said, I'm gonna be shopping probably on Sunday. Then e.l.f. launched a new range, and it is their lip stain range, and it's glossy. I think this is a really good range for people who have been interested in this type of formulation. None of these shades are really screaming to me. If anything, it's the Diamond Dream shade, but I did just recently pick up two glossy lip formulations between Laneige and then also from the elf, and then all of the glosses that I picked up from Tower 28. So just for me, this is not something that I need right now, but I do think that it'd be good for people who do need it and, you know, aren't like me and can actually budget. OFRA also came out with a holiday release, and it's all about highlighters. I do have 2 OFRA highlighters in my collection, and I do enjoy both of them. So they came out with shades called Pumpkin Pie Gingerbread Highlighter, Peppermint Highlighter, Sugar Cookie Highlighter, and Gumdrop Highlighter. What I will say is that the Pumpkin Pie shade reminds me of a limited edition shade that I do have. Actually, let me just go ahead and get it really quickly. So the shade that I was thinking of, I must have decluttered along the way. It looks like I only have Beam the Haters. I could have sworn I had like a orangey highlighter from them. Maybe I moved it somewhere. I need to find that because I really do enjoy that highlighter. Anyways, but yeah, the orangey highlighter here that they're showcasing, it reminds me of that one. If I can find it by the time, maybe I'll put the screen on the name of it. But overall, I don't need it. The brownie one, honestly, it's probably close enough for me to this one, which is Beam the Haters. It's the collaboration that they did with Nikki Tutorials, which basically it's like a orangey gold bronzy situation going on. So yeah, I just don't need it. And I find that if you are an OFRA fan, these are highlighters that you're probably not going to need either. But you know, who am I? Bitter Lace Beauty is coming out with a new collection. It is called their Kaleidoscope Glow After Dark collection. I'm assuming they're saying After Dark because it has a black base, which they do now that I see some swatches. That is really, really nice. I know that there are quite a few multi-chromes that really, they just pop on black bases, and so to have a collection that already has that black base in there is very, very helpful. That said, these are those bigger like 36mm pans. I don't particularly want to bring any big size pan products into my collection like this unless it's like a cheap product, which makes more sense. And then on top of that, I don't really reach for my single shadows that are multi-chromes very often anymore. So there's no reason for me to pick this up, so I'm not going to. Last week, I talked about the new skincare product that came out from Fenty Beauty, where it's like a retexturizing serum, if you will, that you can get better texture in pretty much an hour or something to that effect. Maybe it was a day. It was something like that. And Tatcha is basically coming out with their own version of that. I have had some Tatcha products in the past and I have enjoyed them. I've never paid full price. I've always gotten samples because even though I pretend like I have money, I know I don't have money enough to like get hooked on Tatcha products. No thank you, not their skincare. That said, you know, cool. I know some YouTubers that I follow that are huge Tatcha fans, so I'm sure they'll review it. But I'm good for right now. I am good. So the Wayne Goss Holiday Makeup Brush has been sneak peeked, and we've actually seen full on visual of it. And it is like a thick, fat version, very, very fluffy, but it's very reminiscent. Let's see if I can find it, of this one. This is my rougher 17. It's a lot bigger, don't get me wrong, but it has that same height, and I'm sure you can get very similar application methods with this. Basically, the description was saying how you can pretty much do anything with your complexion with this brush. From a variety of ranges, from buffing and foundation to blending in self-tanning products. So it's going to be that big that he's saying that you can even use self-tanning products. I don't know if this is going to be a brush that I'm going to pick up. I do tend to pick up Wayne Goss holiday brushes every now and then. It just depends on the shape and if it's going to be something that's going to be useful for me. Honestly, I just recently decluttered my my brush collection, and I'm very, very happy with where my collection is. I'm actually able to get rid of a whole brush. I think I was able to get rid of 3 or 4 different brush organizers, which I'm very happy with. I have more space on my desk, which that was the whole point in having this desk, was to have space, and then I cluttered it up with stuff. Another tangent for another day. Long story short, I'm not 100% convinced that I'm going to pick this up, but I am interested. And I do know that these brushes sell out. So if you're interested, and Beautylish has sent you like the link to get like first dibs in it, I would highly recommend doing that, because otherwise most likely you're just not, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. So another skincare product is from Glow Recipe, and they've come out with their plum hyaluronic cream. And this is a gel moisturizer that fills your skin with long-lasting plump hydration for a dewy glow. I will say that the couple of products that I did pick up previously from Glow Recipe, I really did enjoy. I just never purchased full sizes again. I don't know why, I just didn't. They did not irritate my skin at all, and I think that this range is like known for not doing that. But if you are one of those people who really collect or shop around for a lot of skincare, I would not recommend this brand, because their products do go bad because they're more natural. They have a lot less artificial stuff in them. Overall, I'm not opposed to this, but I'm not gonna run for it, you know. Like, if I happen to be in the market for another moisturizer, which right now I am not, I just picked up a huge tub of some, then maybe I will scoop this up, but right now I'm just not really rushing for it. So what is this brand's name? Adept Cosmetics is remastering their Plain Jane palette. I think what they might be doing is actually adding in some mattes. I know that their last palette, they offered that capability, so I think that maybe even something else, maybe the reason why they're going to remaster their Plain Jane palette. I believe that palette originally was all multi-chromed. I did not pick it up, as you can tell. I haven't really shopped from Adept Cosmetics. I've heard nothing but raving things about them, but I just haven't shopped from them. And we'll see what the color scheme is. We'll see what my collection is looking like at that point, and then also what my budget, because I truly in 2022 I have made some decisions and I've done some things to force myself to have a smaller allotment of money to play around with, and that's going to be good. It's going to help me with my future endeavors, etc, etc. So anyways, we'll see what happens. Next, Caladios Cosmetics is coming out with another multi-chrome highlighter, and this is in the shade Gifted. Now this highlighter looks really pretty. I was able to talk myself out of their last highlighter, stating that I had a multi-chrome highlighter and you know, I still have that multi-chrome highlighter. I'm pretty sure I did just recently declutter my highlighters, and because I've been project panning on one specific one, I quite literally don't remember what I kept and what I got rid of, but I know that I'm not hopefully craving any of those old ones. Let me see if I have that multi-chrome highlighter so I can show you guys. So I have two highlighters that I use as multi-chromes when I'm in the mood. The first one is Chaos by JD Glow. As you can see, I have hit pan. Really love this product, not only because it's a multi-chrome, but it has glitter in there, and if you know me, you know I love glitter. So this is a pink, blue, green multi-chrome. Really pretty. Like I said, it also does have that glitter, so I really enjoy it. And then this is my MAC Snow Flushed one, and this is even more intense, even more great, and this is more of a green, purple, red situation. Really pretty. Long story short, right, clearly I don't need this. I don't need this, but the problem is they have a set for the two highlighters available on their website, and I'm interested. I am interested. I think how I'm gonna do this release is this way. If there is an eyeshadow palette that they release in 2022 that I am interested in, and these products are available, I will pick them up. I'm not gonna make a separate order just for one highlighter or just two highlighters. To me, it's just not worth it. I do enjoy their formula, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I have multi-chrome highlighters, so if I'm gonna try and justify it, I need to make it work. I need to make it work, okay? And that's not how it's gonna work, but yeah. Okay, next is a fragrance. Like I said, I've been really getting into fragrances. I did do my video this past week where I showed you guys all of my fragrances. I pretended to be a sniff connoisseur, and it was fun, especially editing it and seeing how bad I am at telling what these scents are. But I do enjoy all of the scents, so it works out. Anyways, so Fenty Beauty relaunched her Eau de Parfum, and I was intrigued. I was so intrigued that I tabbed it to talk about it with you guys. It's limited edition. Apparently it like sold out super quick when it originally launched, and I still haven't pulled the trigger. It is expensive. I don't appreciate that I can't like smell it first. There is a lot of product in this though. You do get a 2.5 fluid ounce for $130, but like, when have I ever needed that much product? I think never. So the hints are that it's magnolia. Oh, so this is the Eau de Parfum. It is a magnolia and musk unite with tangerine, blueberry, and hints of Bulgarian rose absolute, germanium, and patchouli to create a unique blend that expresses itself. And I know a lot of people pick this up because, like, I guess it's hinted around. A lot of people talk about the fact that Rihanna smells good. I guess I'm really just not in the right circles because people I talk to don't talk about that. But regardless, I think I like was looking around and I just was not convinced to pull the trigger. Have you guys tried this? Would you guys recommend it to me after specifically really just looking at that my fragrance videos, seeing the fragrances that I'm interested in? I really would appreciate some. Let me know. Let your girl know if you would recommend it, and if so, why. I really would appreciate it. So also coming up, Unearthly Cosmetics is showing 2 different holiday collections, and they were saying how this is kind of their last collections that are going to have their old name, which is Alien Cosmetics. I've seen now the packaging as I'm recording this. I have not seen the insides of either palette or the products, so if by the time I'm editing I have seen an update, I will of course have it up there for you guys. But yeah, I'm interested. Don't really know much about it though. ColourPop is coming out with another holiday collection, and I think this is geared more towards New Year's Eve. If you did not know, or New Year's Day, if you did not know, I am a New Year's Eve baby. So I always kind of like that people are celebrating on my birthday, but I am never one of those people. Maybe this year will be a first, but I like home. I'm a homebody, so I don't know how well that's gonna work out. Anyways, this is called the Feeling Bubbly collection. There is an eyeshadow palette, there are the Super Shock highlighters, and then there's also glosses, etc, etc. I'm not interested in any of this. This is a little too basic for me, but in case you are interested, this would be perfect for the new year period because you know it'll match whatever you're wearing. But just for me, I'm usually wearing pajamas, so yeah. Continuing on, NYX is launching a lot of new things. They're launching a new concealer to go along with their Bear With Me foundation. They have some setting sprays, primers, serums, applicators, glosses, liners, all of that. It's been a while since I've really picked up anything from NYX. Not saying there's anything bad with it, I just haven't done it. But you know, there's always a first time for everything. I do remember distinctly not enjoying their setting spray because it did not really do anything. Not that I'm saying setting spray does anything, but like I just was not feeling the vibes of their setting spray. But I would be intrigued to maybe try some of their brow products or their gel primers maybe in the future. Like I said, I do already plan to pick up from Benefit their brow products because everybody's always raving about them, and I figure I'm literally out of everything. I might as well try them. I really wish they had like a better kit that literally allows me to try everything, but I think they just most recently got rid of their powder kit because that's what I would have picked up because I've really been enjoying filling my brows in that way. But you know, rant aside, right now none of these NYX products are going to be purchased from me, but maybe in the future. So I talked briefly earlier today about the lip stains. It looks like e.l.f. also came out with some more products kind of in this collection. They also came out with more bite-sized eyeshadows and then a clean brow like gel situation. Once again, these are just not products that I am going to be picking up, but I figured they might be useful for you guys to hear more about, so I wanted to tell you guys about them. Another collaboration about a TV show that I have not seen, which is Emily in Paris, the Lancome collaboration. It has officially launched. I will say that the picture that I am seeing now gives this palette a lot more color than the original version. The original version was completely washed out. It was terrible. This one is a lot better. There also is a fragrance. We're going to keep moving past. We're going to move past it. We are going to move past it. Briogeo came out with a new product. It'll be launching December 11th, so tomorrow. And this is their Don't Despair Repair Rice, Water, Protein, and Moisture Strengthening Treatment. I'm intrigued. I know this was a thing. I think like my mom used to do this like years ago, but apparently this was like a TikTok revolutionary thing. It is $42, so I don't know. I want to know, like, how often are you supposed to use this? That would determine, because I did just pick up the deep conditioner is actually what's in my hair right now. But you know, I'm not opposed to a treatment. I do have the oil. Like I do enjoy Briogeo products, so we'll see what happens. It looks like Physicians Formula has come out with another kind of face palette. This one has 6 products and they actually look like they could be deep enough for me. So this is the Butter Dream Team face palette. I'm not convinced that this really is going to be deep enough for me, but it looks like it would be. So who knows? I've not seen much information about it, but yeah, it is what it is. Auntie Pat is coming out with new products. So she is collaborating with, once again, another TV show that I've never seen, Bridgerton, and she's doing a face palette, 2 highlighters, and an eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna do a blanket pass on the whole kit and caboodle. I don't need it. I don't need it. So the eyeshadow palette looks really pretty, I will say that. And I think this is the closest we're gonna get to not getting a gold in an eyeshadow palette from Pat. The highlighters look pretty, but one looks too light for my preference and the other one is way too gold for me. I don't like it. And then the blushes are all pinky toned and I just don't need it. I don't need it. I'm not gonna get it. And it also has the same highlighter, which is Venus Nectar, and I'm pretty sure that's what's in this one. Yeah, Venus Nectar is in this one, so I don't need it. Although in this palette you also get Cherish and Nymphite. I don't really know. So in case you were interested in those, it might work out. If I get anything, it's gonna be that stupid eyeshadow palette because it is pretty. So who knows? Who knows? Going back down again, a brand that I like and a YouTuber that I like is collaborating again, and they are doing another round of Galaxy nail polishes. I have picked up a couple of products from Starly specifically because of this YouTuber, and there are some products that I do have in the cart because of this collaboration. I believe it's only 3 polishes, but I'm waiting to that a moment where I can justify it, maybe after my next paycheck, but I don't think I can really justify it yet. Who knows? Rare Beauty is also coming out with some more products. They're coming out with a bronzer stick and setting powders. I would be interested in the bronzing stick. There are quite a few bronzing stick and just bronzers in general that I missed out on in 2021 because I just was not here for it. And so there are some products that I do want to try out, and I would be interested in trying out this product as well. So I will probably be picking that up. Formulas Cosmetics, I've never heard of this brand, but they came across my feed and they are coming out with 2 new palettes. They unfortunately both have glitter in them, so that's going to be an easy pass for me, but they're pretty color schemes, and I think, you know, promoting more indie brands that are super small, and that's pretty much why I wanted to talk about it. Another brand, Wicked Sisters Cosmetics. At one point I was really interested in this brand, and I kind of just dropped off the face of the planet when it comes to me, but this is a really cute palette. This is called the Witch House palette. It has mattes and shimmers, 12 shades. I like the color scheme. Am I necessarily going to pick it up? No, but I am intrigued. I am intrigued. Glamlite, they're coming out with a new collection. It is called the ICEE collection. So they have shown us now lip swatches of the lip products, and there's going to be a cup. Oh, so the lip glosses come in like an ICEE cup. That just seems like too much. Like the packaging alone would just nauseate me. Either way, that's all we see so far. I'm interested in seeing if there's like an eyeshadow palette, and if so, kind of what that color scheme is going to be. But for right now, I'm good specifically with those glosses. I would not, honestly, I wouldn't pick them up only because of the packaging. I don't want all of that packaging. It's just too much. Too much. Colored Rain is finally coming out with something new, and it is a really pretty neutral color scheme palette. It is called the Rebellious Nudes. They're launching for $25. It's a really pretty palette. I'm considering it. I don't need one. I don't need another neutral palette. I did quite literally pick this up, Natasha Denona. I also have like 4 or 5 nude palettes that I did keep in my collection, and I did decolor a couple that I'm just not getting any use out of. But what I will say, in my defense, these are the actual shades that I look for, and these are the undertones that I like. They have a black. I think I'm talking myself into this. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick it up. Lights Lacquer. So I told you guys that I'm not really into the brand, but in case you guys are, this seems like a different coloring of products. But yeah, you know, there's a deep red, there's a muted purple, and then there's kind of a shimmery shade situation. It's pretty. Nothing that I need. Yeah, nothing that I need. So I'm gonna keep going. And just one more thing, it's just the idea that Pantone has kind of launched the color that they're going to say for the year, and it is this very Peri color, which honestly just looks like a periwinkle color to me. You know, it's cute. I definitely have periwinkle colors in my eyeshadow palette collection. Definitely don't have them in my clothing and stuff. I don't think I could pull off a color like that, although maybe. I just haven't tried. Overall, what am I into? What do I think I'm gonna pick up? I might pick up the Briogeo rice milk situation. I might pick up that Rare Beauty. I'm interested in the Colored Rain. I'm interested in the stupid Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, and I am unfortunately still interested in the Fenty perfume, but I think it's going to take me a while to justify picking that up, especially in this moment right now where I am picking up so many fragrance samples, so many fragrances in general that are a lot cheaper than that. I don't think I can justify picking up one fragrance for that price. Overall, that's all your girl got. If there's anything groundbreaking, revolutionary that I feel like I just have to mention now because it's going to launch before my next video, I will have it pop up on the screen right meow. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow with my next video in Swagmas. Bye guys.